Yo, what's going on? It's been a while since my last buck purchase because I don't really buy knives anymore. I really feel like I've found what I need for practical use and then extended adventures. So, yeah, collector's knives just to display aren't really my thing. But I got an accidental buck 110 last year. It was December 23rd. I literally had it in my shopping cart and just had a bunch of other things in there and just didn't even pay attention. Showed up at my door. It was my first introduction to a buck in general. I was very impressed. If you haven't seen my series of videos since December of last year, I really, some of you are here because of my buck fascination, but it really blew me away. So I've since I was given a buck prince. I got a buck 55, and yeah, the only thing that was missing was a buck 112. Here we are, Thanksgiving. I bought this on Thanksgiving actually because it was still like, or was it, did I buy it on Black Friday? Yeah, I bought it on Black Friday. I guess technically it was Thanksgiving night. The deal was there, so what the hell? Oops. Now I couldn't go with just the standard, of course, because the buck 110 is near and dear to my heart. 110, as I've said before on my channel, is my birthday. 110, January 10th. Sweet. So it's kind of symbolic in that sense, and it showed up for me on Christmas. Like, I bought it, but it was still like an accident, whether you believe me or not. So a message from the Buck family. As my father Chuck Buck would say, if this is your first buck knife, welcome aboard. You are now part of a very large family. We think of each one of our users as a member of the Buck Knives family, and we take care of our own. Now that you are family, you might want to know a little bit more about us. Dad said it best when he said, the fantastic growth of Buck Knives Inc. was no accident. From the beginning, we determined to make God the senior partner. In a crisis, the problem was turned over to him, and he hasn't failed to help us with the answer. Each knife must reflect the integrity of management. If sometimes we fall short on our end, because we are human, we find it imperative to do our utmost to make it right. If any of you are troubled or perplexed and looking for answers, may we invite you to look to him, for God loves you. C.J. Buck, CEO and Chairman of Buck Knives. Famous forever warranty. I've actually used this twice now. It's a great warranty claim. This is going to be a several part video. I guess I'm going to cut it up into segments because I'm going to do like a size comparison between this and the 110, 55, and the Prince. And then I've had this Recon, and that's another reason I bought this Buck 112, because I loved this knife, the Cold Steel Mini Recon. And I think it's like the same size. I think. So. Nickel silver. I did open this once already, so goodness gracious, that's a great. One second. Zoom out and put that away. But yeah, nickel silver, Buck 112. I had to be different just because it's the 112, and I'm not going to buy another one. I'm not a collector, but I really, really was so impressed. This is kind of my thanks, Buck, for the great customer service when I did utilize your spa and creating a great product. So this is kind of like, I didn't need it. I was curious, and I don't normally do this, but I was like, fuck it, here, I'll buy it. Just because supporting the company, however small the impact is, whatever.